fourth graders, and welcome back. I am Mrs. Lamondo, here to talk to you all about geometry. Today we're up to our third lesson, which is types of lines. This is going to be a fun one. All right, let's check out, our three types of lines, which are parallel. They're like train tracks. They'll never touch. Perpendicular. They cross at a 90-degree angle. We know what a 90-degree or a right angle is now. And intersecting. Lines that cross, but not at a 90-degree angle. Let's check out our video.
Numberup.com, Sweet Digital Library of math videos is now available ad-free and shop.
You'll find lines that are perpendicular on the rectangle's perimeter. Or let's break it down even simpler. They make right angles in particular.
Parallel lines never meet. Intersecting lines make V's. Perpendicular lines meet at 90 degrees. Put your hands in the air with me. Parallel, intersecting, perpendicular, they're rectangular.
Now let's talk about detecting if two lines are intersecting. It's the term that we select if at any point two lines connect.
Parallel lines never meet. Intersecting lines make V's. Perpendicular lines meet at 90 degrees. Put your hands in the air with me. Parallel, intersecting, perpendicular, they're rectangular.
When two lines will never touch, then you can tell that those two lines are parallel. Like these telephone wires up above the street. Parallel lines will never meet.
Parallel lines never meet. Intersecting lines make V's. Perpendicular lines meet at 90 degrees. Put your hands in the air with me. Parallel, intersecting, perpendicular, they're rectangular.
I love that song. That always gets caught in my head. Excuse me. All right. Let's go ahead and remind ourselves. Parallel lines, train tracks, never going to touch. Perpendicular, cross at 90 degrees. They form a right angle. And intersecting lines, according to our video, right, they form V's. So they don't form right angles. Let's practice together. Let me pull this up just one second. And thank you for your patience. All right. So let's look. Our first set of lines, your Google form today is going to be very similar to this. So our first set, are these parallel, perpendicular, or intersecting for number one? Hint, they form a right angle. If you guessed perpendicular, you're right. Perpendicular lines cross to form right angles. Let's look at number 4. I guess we're going to go across rather than down. So number 4, ooh, these lines cross but do not form a right angle. What type of lines are these? If you guessed intersecting, you are right. Let's go down to number 2. These lines will never, ever, ever, ever touch, like train tracks. Are they parallel, perpendicular, or intersecting? If you guessed parallel, you're right. Let's move over to number 5. These lines cross but do not form a right angle. Are they parallel, perpendicular, or intersecting? If you guessed intersecting, you are right. Let's go down to number 3. These lines cross and form a right angle. Are they parallel, perpendicular, or intersecting? If you guessed perpendicular, you are right. Last set of lines. Number 6. These lines cross but do not form a right angle. Are they parallel, perpendicular, or intersecting? If you guessed intersecting, you are right. Today, our Google form will look a lot like what we just practiced. So let's check it out. Here is our Google form. So again, we have examples of lines, and then you're going to click on whether they're parallel, train tracks, never touch, perpendicular, cross to form a right angle, or intersecting, which means they cross to form these. So you can see, I think these are pretty straightforward. I think everyone's going to do super, super awesome with it. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to check in with your teacher. Until next time, I'll see you then. Bye.